Hello and welcome back to the Checkpoint Reach podcast. I'm your host Luke Eldon. As ever, I'm joined by my fellow gamers and friends, Sudden Perks. How you doing, guys?
Very good, Luke.
Very good.
Very good.
Yes.
Changed my outlook in 2 seconds. I'm very good.
I'm happy to hear that. I'm good. We were worried about you last week.
Yep.
So to hear that you're now very good.
No, I'm good. Good show today. Got some good stuff to talk about.
Spoiler alert. Good show today.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Good show.
I mean, hopefully every show's good, but you know.
Yeah, well, we think it's good.
Give it our best shot and all that.
Yeah, we do. But I am glad to hear that you're on the upward after last week. Only been okay.
I know that's bad, but I'm good. Very good. Not even good. Very good.
It jumps up.
Oh,
it's like footy, man. Win one game and or else skyrocket.
Well, it's been going like that. I think more for me recently, but we'll see about that.
We will.
We'll update next week probably.
Yeah, we probably will, and we'll probably have a lot to tell.
Yeah,
I'll be Carabao Cup champions. That's what you need to know. Anyway, yeah, we will. Anyway, we'll jump into topic number 1 this week, and that is the PS5 slogan change gives weight to massive next-gen leak. PlayStation appears to be in the process of changing its company slogan. Over the course of this generation, it's mainly gone with for the players as well as best place to play. But if you take a look at PlayStation Europe Twitter's profile, it now says it's time to play. Anyway, the significance of this, apparently, is that this was in a supposed leak on 4chan, but people didn't want to report it because it was 4chan, but now the name is the same, the slogan's the same as the leak. People are reporting the leak. So let's just quickly go through the bullet points of the leak on 4chan. The PS5 reveal event is set for the 5th of Feb 2020. Release date is set for October 2020. And the price apparently is going to be £449 or $499 US dollars. Launch games are going to include Gran Turismo 7, MLB The Show, 21 Demons, Souls Remastered, so that's
that's
what we said about that, didn't we? Yeah. Godfall Legends, which is a new IP from Sony Santa Monica Studios. Games teased the Horizon Zero Dawn sequel, Marvel Spider-Man sequel. I think most of them you could probably guess anyway that they were going to be teased. And then the PS5 specs, almost on par with Xbox Series X.
Almost.
So not.
Yeah. Slightly lacking.
Nice spin, but no.
Bit of a spin though, you can tell it's a bit of a spin.
Yeah. That's when you're not as powerful, but you try and make out like,
doesn't
What do you think about that slogan? It's time to play. Seems a bit...
Well, it's better than the Liverpool slogan back under Warrior when we were crap.
Come not to
we
play.
Come not to play.
Yeah,
what? What we come to...
What did you come to do?
I know they were trying to imply we come to win, but guess what? We didn't win many games back then, so... What a shit slogan that was. But yeah, I actually think this slogan is fine. I don't really care about slogans too much.
I think the PS4 one's probably, for the players, was probably better.
Yeah.
Because I think it just signified...
I don't think it needed to change.
No, what I mean is I think it was... Yeah, I think this is a more generic one, I think.
Yeah.
Like for the players is more of okay, I get it. You're saying that you're for the gamers, really. But this one's kind of, it's time to play. Okay.
Are you
slightly more hardcore, maybe.
Are you bothered?
No, who cares?
A slogan doesn't... Like, if Xbox Series X came out with a slogan that I loved, I wouldn't be
maybe
like,
more
right, I'm going to
again,
buy that now.
I'd be like, that was cool.
Yeah.
I guess they are important, though, because I bet they spent hours thinking of that. Like, they probably...
they'll have a marketing team,
They were probably meetings for weeks thinking, what's the better... Okay, it's time to play, we decided.
No, someone at the end was just like, I can't be bothered with this, it's time to play. Yeah.
And they're like,
oh, that's a good one.
Go with that.
That's probably not an accurate
recreation of what happened.
I guess we should kind of go in bullet point order. We'll just kind of go through each one. So,
reveal event, 5th of Feb, not long away.
Do you think that's quite credible? Seems very close. That was only 2 weeks away, pretty much.
Yeah, it is, but...
I mean, they'd have to announce it pretty quickly. They'd have to say pretty quickly, I assume, in the next week or so that they're having one for the 5th.
Yeah, but if it's coming out in, 7 months' time? You could probably have a reveal event to give some, obviously, information on the
I meant console. More like they'll have to notify people quickly there's going to be one to get people like...
You mean like promo the actual
Yeah, like
event.
promo the event.
Got it.
February 5th, come and join us.
Yeah, but I feel like with Sony, honestly, if they wanted, they could do a night before and just go... Boom! Breaking news.
Probably.
This is happening tomorrow, and people lose their mind. They'll be like, "Oh my god!"
I mean, we won't have long to see if this is real. In 2 weeks' time. So
is this 4chan real?
See, I'm not 100% sure if they know the exact date. I think they might have guessed. I think February is likely. sometime in February, whether it's late February, mid-February. It could be the 5th for all I know, but it seems a little bit soon in Feb, but I'm going to say it's maybe more likely to be the end of Feb.
Well, so far,
But
they are 1 for 1.
yeah,
When the slogan name was revealed, they've got it right.
Yeah.
So we'll give them the benefit of the doubt and we'll wait and see. But
yeah,
I think it could be plausible.
yeah.
I don't really care if it's at the beginning of February or the end of February.
As long as we get it at
It
some
doesn't
point.
really
Yeah.
matter. I feel like the actual launch of the console is important to me, but when it gets revealed,
I guess it's just
Yeah, most
intrigue to
important.
know
Yeah,
what
I don't really
games
care.
are coming in. And that's the intrigue, I guess,
Yeah.
isn't it? The price and
The information
specs
that they reveal with it.
Yeah.
Well, release date, October
So
2020.
this is one where I'm a bit like, oh, right, okay, that's a bit earlier than I thought. Usually, I mean, they've been November, haven't they, for the last 2 or 3 launches. So launch in October would be a surprise to me.
it could be like October 31st or,
course it
or
could,
there's something
yeah.
right at the very end.
Maybe they're trying to give parents more time to save money. Extra month.
Yeah.
I don't know what do you think about that? I'm still going to say it's probably going to be November. I don't know, I'm just going to say that maybe tradition dictates it's November. Because I assume the Xbox is November as well. But, I mean, it could be wrong. It could be.
Well, they'll have a lot of figures and
they're
statistics
saying this
that
is
will
the best
say
time.
in November we do it this time and we sell this many, and if it's working well for them, which it appears it does, I'd be surprised if they changed it. But then again, like you said, Perks, I mean, it could be the 31st of October.
I
then
mean,
what's
it's
the
the
difference,
same
really?
difference.
Because
like 2
usually,
days.
because of Black Friday, they like to get out a little, obviously before Black Friday, but relatively close to it, so that people buying stuff with the new console and stuff like that, like controllers, accessories. So that's what makes me think October might be a bit soon. But like you said, if it's October 31st, I mean, it's pretty much November anyway, isn't it?
Not that I'd suggest that they're worried or anything, but maybe they just want to get out ahead of
Maybe.
the Series X.
Although you would assume they're within 1 or 2 weeks of each other. I can't imagine.
Yeah, I know, but like that's
It could make a
that's
difference,
important,
yeah.
isn't it? 2 new consoles, 2 weeks apart.
If I remember rightly,
If someone gets that itchy trigger finger on getting the new
Oh,
console,
someone would.
yeah,
Someone would.
oh yeah, make the decision based off just that. Yeah, but I think that if I remember rightly, that in the US, I think it was the US or the UK, PS4 came out like a week before the Xbox or something like that. I remember some people being like, "Oh, I'm gonna get the PS." Like, there is people that would just buy it just because it's a week before.
I think if you're sat on the fence and you are a
Yeah, you might
gamer,
just think, "Oh, it's out. Well, I'll buy it then."
Yeah, I think
I don't
that
wanna wait another
could
2
play a
weeks.
part. People do have itchy trigger fingers, as you say.
I'm feeling this way. I think it
what do
could
they call
just
it?
be
FOMO?
fear of missing
Fear of
out.
missing out? People around
I don't
them.
know. I don't know if any of us would. I don't think any of us would be like that now.
No.
Because I wouldn't care. Like, if the Xbox came out 2 months before, I'm not going to suddenly go, I'm definitely getting an Xbox or a PS5. No, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but we're a really small sample size. Like,
Yeah, we are.
The general population, I think they could probably
It might make a difference.
pick up a bit of pace with that, getting it out early.
I mean, how real do we think it is then? Do we think it's October? I'm still a little bit sceptical about that. Just because the tradition dictates it's
To
usually
be honest, I
November.
just assumed it would be around that time frame.
Late October, November, it's
Yeah.
fall season, isn't it? So, as long as it gets out before the end of the year with no errors or delays, then yeah.
One of the biggest talking points that everyone's interested in, the price.
Price.
£449 British sterling or $499 US. So I won't put on an American accent.
No,
Y'all.
I don't. That seems about right. When I saw it, I was like, yeah. That seems about spot on to me. 450. We knew they were going to go over 400. There's no way they were going to be less than 400. And 450 to me seems, for what you're getting, for what the leaked specs are on it, I'd say it's probably about market value.
Yeah, I think it ties in with our ballpark estimations of the Series X as well. If we're saying
said 500,
around
didn't we?
500.
And they do say they think it's going to be later on a little bit cheaper than the Series X. So I think a £50 difference is probably about right, would you say?
Probably. It is a little bit less powerful, and they can't market it as such. As
what I would say is
the
that
world's
this
most
is
powerful console.
This is going more towards the Xbox. If that is true, that it's 449, the Xbox, it can't be over 500.
No, it
I think
can't.
499 is the maximum they could go. I think they can afford to go a little bit more because they can say, oh, well, it's more powerful.
Yeah.
Any more than that, they're in for serious trouble.
They need that classic market and trader trick where it is 499, so the first figure that people see is the 4, because as soon as it crosses the 5, it's like a whole...
Yeah.
If they could, I tell you what, though, if Xbox could somehow get it down to the same price, I'm not sure they will, but if they could, that would be a real marketing boon for them, I think.
Yeah, I
They
mean,
could
it's
say-
like
they could-
effectively the same console,
but more where they can say, well, ours is more
specs are
powerful.
better.
Like,
I don't think they could, though.
I don't think I'm based off that. I'm going to presume the X is going to be 499 because I
Yeah, like 480, 500.
and I think they'll be losing money on it. the X at $499 from based off what the specs are. PlayStation probably losing a bit of money as well, but I think they have to just take that gamble of losing a bit of money on each console. It usually happens anyway. Most companies do lose money on the consoles and they make up the money on the games, don't they?
Yeah.
Software. So I think that's what will happen. I might be wrong. This could be completely wrong.
Well, yeah, this is
expensive,
only a
could be cheated,
leak,
it's
isn't
only
it?
a
It's
leak.
nothing confirmed.
It just, I don't know about used to. When I saw the price, it made me think, I didn't think, I'm shocked that it's $450.
To be honest, it still annoys me that I see the conversion rate apparently like that.
Oh, I know, it's so... But we knew that anyway. We know
know.
that's always the case. We know it's not properly... I mean, realistically, it's probably about 400, isn't it?
Yeah, if it's
Converted.
$499, it's probably 400-ish.
It was the same with the Xbox.
Still, it's closer than it was back in the day, where like £1 equals $2
Yeah.
and it was
Yeah.
like we pay £45 for a new game, and they pay like $60. It's like, what's going on there?
Yeah.
So it's more bearable these days, I think, with the pound being a bit less powerful.
Yeah, I'd go with that.
Yeah, like I said, it didn't shock me the price, so I wasn't like thinking, I guess some people might look at it and go, I didn't think it'd be that much. Well, you must have been living under a rock then if you didn't think it was going to be at least 450 quid.
Yeah, any less than 450, I think, would have been like a big play
We paid
on shock
we
value.
paid $430 for the Xbox One.
Mate, I don't even remember that, how much I paid, but
I think it was
go
around
off what you guys say.
£430,
Because we
I
all
think,
ordered it
around
off the same place, didn't we? Shop
Yeah,
two.
we
Because it was $499 US and $430 UK at the time. So.
But we got
I don't
got a few
remember it.
games
Yeah,
and
that's
stuff.
it. Like I got 2 games
Maybe
with
2
it. I
games
got
with it, yeah,
something
some
else.
Battlefield, FIFA.
Yeah,
Maybe it was more than that then, I don't know, with all that.
Oh, I got Battlefield, FIFA, and is it Rome?
you get Rise,
Rise
Son of Rome.
Yeah.
And they were all 55 quid each. A lot of them. If you didn't get it with the bundle.
The bundle had FIFA in, I know
the
that.
bundle
Yeah.
with FIFA in, and I'm sure they'll probably bundle, won't they? A game in with it or something, you'd hope, or and certain retail as well.
Yeah, so I don't remember the actual console cost because it was like a bundle cost, and I don't know how the discount works out on the games. But yeah, we paid around that,
Mate, I
just
remember,
less for the original Xbox.
I mean, I
One.
think
remember how excited we were.
I know.
Chat on
Excited-
the 360
excited
and
to
I was
lag
Mate, it
and-
comes tomorrow.
Yeah.
Came, I opened my box and I had Messi staring back at me.
Yeah, that FIFA 14
Yeah,
cover.
and I was like, mate, this is going to be great. And we tried playing Battlefield and just could not get into a game.
It lagged everywhere.
Yeah.
Chat didn't work.
Yeah, it's just such a disappointment,
Horrendous
wasn't
day
it?
one problems.
Yeah.
I think I ended up playing like Rise Son of Rome because it was like the only thing I could play.
Yeah, I went to Dead
Actually works.
Rising.
We went to a game, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We went
day.
on day one, walked around.
Because me and you had... Did you have that? I bought Dead Rising.
I think I bought Rise, Dead Rising, and Battlefield or something like that.
I bought Dead Rising, and I also had COD from the previous gen. Remember they did that upgrade?
Yeah, the upgrade thing.
And they said it was going to be £10 to upgrade to the next gen. It was actually 20 because the games were so
games.
expensive.
That's ridiculous.
ridiculous.
Not good.
I don't think you ended up playing it either, did you?
No, I left it in cellophane and traded it.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't remember you playing COD.
Because we played so much of the... Do you remember that? Was it Extinction called? What was it
I
called?
think it was called Extinction. It
Played
was
loads
Ghost.
of it. It was good. It was fun.
Was it Ghosts?
Yeah,
What was it
Ghost.
called? Yeah.
We played loads on the 360.
Yeah.
So...
But yeah, there was a bit of
so-
a flashback
yeah,
to
yeah.
a sad time, actually.
Yeah, you were going to say happier
Time,
times,
yeah.
but it wasn't.
It wasn't.
What do you think about these launch games?
Well, the launch games, Gran Turismo 7.
Standard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean... I
Major
I
League
just-
Baseball, the show. I mean, I know you're a big fan of that.
Well, interestingly...
You're fan of every
Yeah,
game.
you've probably played it.
I actually haven't played MLB The Show.
Wow.
Damn.
Not really
is-
into baseball, to be honest with you.
I'm shook of. Yeah, but mate, you're not into like Viva Pinata and stuff, and you play that.
Viva Pinata is a 360 classic, I think. So, but yeah, with MLB The Show, apparently it is a really, if you're into that, it's great. But it's coming to Xbox anyway for the first time.
Is it?
They did that deal, yeah. It was a Sony exclusive for a long time, and it's coming to everything now.
I don't feel like that's a coup.
No. Well, it's not.
Although,
confused,
having
is it?
said that,
we're British.
it sells.
Yeah, not-
It's a coup for Xbox games because it sells massive numbers on PS4 in America. So I guess it's good.
Yeah, but that makes sense.
Good for
It's
American
an American
Xbox
sport.
gamers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not across the pond yet.
Demon Souls remastered. Yeah, I think that Blue Point game you'd imagine would be ready, but they've been teasing it for so long. I think it'd be a launch game, or at least close to launch. And by all accounts, it seems like it's going to be Demon Souls, most likely.
Yeah.
Might not be. I mean, we could be wrong, but it
We're
seems.
we're going well away from our Metal Gear hopes and dreams, aren't we? We're,
Yeah, that's over, I
we're,
think.
we're more with Demon Souls, I think, on that one.
And then that Godfall game, which they showed at that event, didn't they?
Very briefly. It was more a teaser,
no, not
wasn't
event. Was it Jeff Keighley's event? They showed it. Yeah, they
Oh,
did.
Video
Yeah,
Game
video
Awards.
game
Big
awards. They
Game
showed that
Awards.
Godfall,
Yeah.
and it was a bit like Destiny sort of clone. It looked like.
Oh, yes.
No, not clone. It just
I
like the
know what
characters
you mean.
kind of had Guardian-like looks about them, but I don't think it's going to be
Yeah.
anything like Destiny.
Yeah, don't say clone again. Last
no,
time
we'll
you
get in
said
trouble for
Destiny
that.
clone, we got
Got hammered.
Yeah, and he was right. So
And then there's one called just Legends, which is a new IP from Sony. I mean, who knows what that could be anything, couldn't it? Legends. Sounds a bit lame, doesn't it?
Well,
Legends.
I don't like that it's got a Z or a Z
I wonder if
on the
that's some
end
sort of zombie thing.
Legends.
instead of. I mean, that is so year
Could it
8.
be,
It's very chaffing.
well, could it be like some zombie thing? Legend, Z on the end.
I hope not.
I
I'm
hope
fucking sick
not.
of zombie games. It's shit.
I'm sick
saying
of them
that,
being shit.
I know.
Yeah,
just
it would
make
be
a
good
good
zombie
one.
game. Yeah.
But they're all boring to me. I mean, you guys probably Left 4 Dead. Okay, that was good.
Yeah, like Resident
Dead
Evil is like a
Rising.
mainline zombie game, like fine, but
Resident
all the little ones that get chucked out just for the sake of it.
Yeah. Especially after the popularity of The Walking Dead and stuff.
Yeah,
Remember then?
it's so
There's
bad.
just another zombie game like every other month.
I'll tell you what. Do you know what I would love to see? Like if that Legends was like a Dead Rising, like it's not going to be, but I mean, I'd love to see like a Dead Rising reboot or a game like that. Can you imagine a reboot of the first one done properly though, not with like?
I don't know if I want
I
it.
don't know.
Really? If it was remade, I don't just mean like a remaster. I mean a remade
No, give
in
me
the mall,
no.
a bigger mall.
I prefer it's a new IP.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
if
I
the
would.
rumours are true.
I
Obviously,
enjoyed Dead
it's
Rising back in the day for what it was, but I
A
don't.
remake could change the game though. Could make it something
I
completely.
don't know if we need that.
Imagine like a Dead Rising, but with like the engine of like a Resident Evil 2 engine. That'd be awesome, wouldn't it?
I don't think he's feeling it.
I'm not
I thought
sold.
you would be. I
No,
thought,
I'm not
no.
sold.
All right, fair enough.
Just because Dead Rising's like 100,000 zombies everywhere.
Yeah.
It's not really the same.
bit manic.
Yeah. It's not supposed to be serious. Like,
No.
What else we got on their games? Horizon Zero Dawn sequel. I mean, I'd hope so.
I mean, on reveal,
yeah, on launch, like, I don't think you'll get
I
that
don't
at
think it'll-
launch.
No, but I mean, I think they'll probably tease it at their event, maybe.
oh sorry, yeah, it does say
might,
games
yeah,
teased at
yeah,
reveal.
yeah.
I think
My bad.
they'll- I'd hope they show it.
I mean, let's be honest though, a teaser could be it could literally just be her appearing out of a shadow, and
know,
that's it.
I know.
And then it comes
Yeah,
up,
probably
Or they
Yeah,
show the title
yeah.
and like, there you go, teased.
and everyone's like, "Whoa!"
Yeah.
I don't think that game's as far away as people think. I mean, it came out in 2017. That's 3 years. I mean, that's a decent length of time.
Yeah, it is enough, but
You'd imagine it probably takes, 4 or 5 years to develop, so probably not far off. Next year or the year after.
it's just really easy though to say with these, like, oh, here's a teaser, isn't it?
Mm.
Because like we said, you got games that have already sold well. You literally just put out a logo coming out of darkness, slowly into view. And
Everyone
just
loses their
mind.
mind. Exactly.
That's it.
Exactly.
Do you remember though at Video Game Awards, the Dragon Age one, and everyone was just like,
Oh, yeah.
What?
Last year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
no one really did anything, did they?
No.
Because me and you were on chat, and you were like, I think that's Dragon Age. And it was like, yeah, it's not really.
Oh, the worst one ever was the new Elder Scrolls one. That was the worst reveal ever. When they just revealed, like, it was like a random picture or something. It was like, oh yeah, the next Elder Scrolls is coming. It's like,
Oh,
great,
was
yeah,
that
like 10
Todd
years.
Howard?
Yeah, I don't remember. There was a controversy over him revealing it too early.
Vaguely.
Because they revealed that Starfield game as well. The
Is it when he was
one.
wearing that brown
I
jacket?
think so.
I don't remember the event.
They
Like,
revealed that the sci-fi IP,
Yeah, 'cause me and you watched
Starfield,
it,
or whatever
didn't
it's
we?
called. And it was like the worst trailer I've ever seen.
Mm.
You could tell it was made in like 5 seconds. It was terrible. But
I don't even remember it, I'm not going to lie.
there you go. That says it all.
I vaguely remember it.
Spider-Man sequel.
Yeah.
Be nice. Again, I feel like I don't think that's a game that's going to take years and years to develop. They've already got.
And you know
basic
it's
map
coming
there.
now, so
Yeah.
yeah.
They've
I could see
got
that being next Christmas.
they've got already the map there and you can see bits where they can add on.
Exactly.
They've got the web swinging
Got
down to a T. So they've got a lot of the fighting elements. They've got a lot of the core elements of the game there.
Game look great, but I guess they can
Great.
improve it a
So
little
they
bit
can
more
improve
as well.
that a little bit, but then it's just creating a story really.
Yeah.
Because they've already got the blueprint there.
It'll just be similar to progression to the Arkham games. It's
Yeah, exactly.
You've got
exactly.
the foundations, it's just going to evolve ever so slightly. And
No,
like you
great.
said, focus hard on the
I'm
story.
going to assume
and it's
that's
fine.
a first year window game as
I'll
well.
take that. Yeah.
Like maybe not
Towards
launch,
the
but
end of the first year.
yeah,
probably,
like the Christmas after or something like that. I think. What else we got on the new? That new sci-fi IP from Naughty Dog. I'd love that. We need sci-fi. We need more sci-fi.
That actually
games.
could be really good.
We need more sci-fi games. And from Naughty Dog.
Well, we need more sci-fi games because as a collective we like
Yeah,
sci-fi.
but I think in general there's not been enough for me. Like, there's a Mass Effect hole there that needs filling.
I think
know
Naughty
what I
Dog
mean?
can do it.
Oh, they
I mean,
definitely could do it.
Look how good Uncharted was. If they can create something like that, but in a space setting,
Yeah, like a proper story-focused
Yeah.
game like
That'd be
Last of Us
really
in a
good.
space setting would be awesome. I mean, it could be rubbish, couldn't it? They might not be making anything for a while, But, it makes sense. They've done Last of Us. I know for a fact, I don't think they want to do another Last. I think that's it now for Last of Us. It's set after this game, so they're going to probably move on. They're not going to do Uncharted again. We know they're off that.
To be fair, though, as well, having a sci-fi IP for them, it is fresh for them, isn't it? Like Last of Us and Uncharted, okay, they're not exactly the same, but it's not like you're making such a drastic switch.
Right.
When you
it's not worlds apart.
Yeah, when you change to sci-fi, mate, you can do whatever you want. You can go to different planets in your makeup. You can do anything like that. So I feel like it would be really fresh for them. They're a great studio. They make great games. So
I love that.
Like you said as well, with Uncharted being like done now, there's that gap for them.
That's what I mean.
It's their own space anyway. Just do something different in it, like the same kind of thing as Uncharted, but in a sci-fi space.
Yeah, it'd be great. I'd love that.
Fine.
They could even make
I would love that.
They could even implement like horror elements from like The Last of Us into us. Like, do you know what I mean? Like even element Dead Space. You're thinking like Dead Space. Like we're missing that sort of game.
Yeah,
they could
I'm missing that kind of game.
But they could make a game like that. Not exactly the same as Dead Space, but similar themes and stuff like that, like horror elements. Maybe with more of a Naughty Dog slant on it.
Mate, Naughty Dog could literally make a masterpiece again.
Yeah, they probably will.
I'd love it. I must admit, that does get me excited thinking about a sci-fi Naughty Dog game.
So there's two at the end there. Final Fantasy 16 and a new Resident Evil. I can't see that happening at all being revealed at PS5 event because Resident Evil 3 is coming out. So there's no way. I can't see them revealing the new Resident Evil before Resident Evil 3 is out. Does that make sense to do that? I don't know if that would make sense because wouldn't it take away from the Resident Evil 3? Surely they don't want any shine being taken away from 3.
Excuse me. It depends though.
You'd imagine it'd be 8, wouldn't it? Resident Evil 8.
That's what we're thinking.
But if it's a teaser for Resident Evil 8, it doesn't. That won't impact on 3, will it?
Yeah, and one doesn't detract from the other because they exist in like different timelines of the game. Like 7 and 2 as a previous example is like they're not even the same.
Well, we think
they're going to be different. They're not going to release Resident Evil 3 remake and then a month later release Resident Evil 8.
No, I mean this game's going to be 2 or 3
like
years away, you assume, wouldn't you? Or at least a year or so away. So Final Fantasy 16 one I could see maybe a bit more.
I know this is bad, but I don't
like
Final Fantasy and I do not care about it.
I know you won't care.
I'm in the minority massively.
I'm with you. I tried so many times when I was younger. I just couldn't do it. Like
I just mean in general, it would be a big.
It would be huge. It is massive.
It is.
Although again, there's the Final Fantasy 7 remakes coming out this year. So are they really going to reveal?
Isn't it coming on Game Pass? Didn't they have that deal with Game Pass?
No, that's the old ones are coming to Game Pass, like the old game, 7, 8, 9, 10, blah blah. But this remake's it's a timed exclusive, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay.
So it's on PS4 for a year, and then we presume it'll be on Xbox and Switch, or whatever after that. So that's going to be a lot of nostalgia for people. The 7 remake, isn't it? People love Final Fantasy 7, I guess. So I'm looking forward to
maybe we could try it and see if we can get
it. Looks more cinematic.
It's just not something I'll ever buy into.
I'm not sure
many numbers, man. There's
there is a lot.
Final Fantasy, like 16 was it up to now? Like,
we're on 16.
And that was like an open world kind of game, wasn't
15
it?
was, yeah.
15, okay.
I liked 15, I enjoyed it, but I mean, it would be big. Like, I can see it happening because Final Fantasy's massive, and it's more associated with Sony, isn't it, Final Fantasy?
Oh yeah,
even though it's on both, it's going to be on both, but it's more associated with Sony.
Yeah, every time I think Final Fantasy, I never think Xbox or Microsoft. Yeah, it's always Sony.
I just think numbers. Roman numerals, like Final Fantasy, like is that like 10 or 35? Like how many of these games exist? And there's been so many remake or remasters, it's like, man.
They remind me of comics in the sense of like, if there's a character that I don't like, people are raving about in the comic and I check out, and then it's like, there's this story, and then there's this story, and then this story happens, and I'm like, nah. I missed the boat.
As far as an entry point goes,
I do
it's
understand.
like...
I tell you what, though, this Final Fantasy 7 remake that's coming out in April, it does look great. It looks like it's... You can just tell when you look at a game like this, it's quality.
You're going to play it?
You know when first time you see Resident Evil 2 and you're like, you can tell this is good.
You playing it?
Yeah, definitely. I've never really played 7 properly, so it's kind of new for me.
I might try it. I might see if I can...
give it a go, I guess.
You know, spark
it's just a genre that doesn't do it for me as well, like the JRPG scene. Like, it's frustrating
because... Did you play 7 back in the day?
No, I didn't play 7 back in the day, but it's annoying for me because like all the games, and obviously there's a few trash ones, but in majority, all the JRPGs get like high scores, like the big hitters anyway. They very rarely disappoint. And I'm just sat there like, I look at it and I think, it looks crap, but they get like 9s across the board.
It depends though, because as you know, with JRPG, there's a wide scale of absolute fan service-y type JRPGs that you'd never be interested in a million years. And there's actual like good ones that have got, you know, good stories and stuff like that. So it's a bit hit and miss with JRPGs. You have to kind of know what you're getting yourself in for.
And I have no idea. I think, what the hell was that old one called on the 360? Was it Blue Dragon?
Blue Dragon. Well, was
it Blue Dragon?
Lost Odyssey as well.
You played that, didn't you?
That was great. That was really good. You did
I
probably
remember you
like
picking that
one.
up, actually, game.
Yeah. But Blue Dragon was like the kiddie one.
Right, yeah. That was my last JRPG I tried to get into. Yeah, I played Blue Dragon. I can't remember why.
That was a very...
Nothing else to do, so you thought you'd try it.
That was a very sort of kid-friendly JRPG that was kind of aimed at...
Yeah.
But I tell you what, Lost Odyssey, you probably never tried it, but that was really
I remember you raving about it, actually.
Honestly, that's one of the best ones I've played.
The case looked good. The box art looked good.
Really
I remember that about it.
It was really, really good. It was made by the guy that made like the really good Final Fantasies, though, so it makes sense. But yeah, anyway, we've gone off track a little bit, I guess. But I think Final Fantasy 16
really,
is...
we're just discussing games, mate.
I think Final Fantasy 16 is possible to be revealed. I could see it happening, and it would cause a big...
Yeah, I have no doubt that
it.
people would lose their minds over stuff like that. So pretty much last on the list is the specs. Almost on par with Series X.
That smacks to me over there. They know they're going to be a bit less powerful, so let's just say, it's nearly there.
Kind of backs up the previous rumours though, doesn't it? Because what we've seen so far is like, it's going to be similar, a slightly few less teraflops maybe in terms of the design, and that, if it's right, is basically just further supplementing what we already have in terms of leaks.
I mean, there's more and more of these things. I remember like maybe 3 or 4 months ago, before any of the Xbox Series X was revealed or anything like that, there was rumours that even the PS5 was going to be the more powerful, wasn't there? And then there was rumours swinging the other way, and then it was like blah, blah, blah. But it seems now that everything we're saying now, every leak that comes out is saying the Xbox is going to be the most powerful.
I must admit,
so I'm inclined to say that's probably going to be true.
I did predict myself, like when in my own head, I didn't actually say it out, but my prediction was that Xbox would probably be more powerful anyway. But we've discussed...
have to be, don't they, I think?
Yeah, we've discussed power quite a few times the last few weeks, and
it's a bit overrated.
Yeah, it is a little bit.
I think we all got a little bit sucked in the late 360 PS3 days with the new consoles, thinking, which one's going to be the most powerful? Thinking it was going to really matter, but
we were
talking to I don't think that applied to us. I think that was everyone, because that was the gen, like from the 360 and into the Xbox One. That was the space between where everyone was like mad on power, and now we've reached a point where it's like, does it really matter so much? So I don't think there's that buzz across like the whole world that there was before.
That was a marketing push though, wasn't it? Drilling it into people.
It's more powerful.
This is more powerful.
That was always an argument. Even when we talked like internally, it was like, but it's not as powerful.
Yeah.
That was always the thing. Especially Matty would say that all the time, or specs was such a big thing.
Sat there on like a 10-year-old TV going, but it's not as more powerful.
But it's not as powerful.
That was a big thing with the PS4 early on, wasn't it? The Xbox One, the big narrative of the PS4 runs games at like 900p instead of 720p when, I mean, you'd laugh at that nowadays. That is such a nothing.
I know. Yeah, I know. And every website, every single day had a comparison video of this game to that game.
You never see that nowadays.
Jesus.
They do exist, the digital but you never see them
They did the
anymore.
PS4 Pro and Xbox
I remember that.
One X.
Yeah.
What's it? Xbox One X, sorry?
Yeah.
They did that side by side on IGN. I remember watching the video.
Yeah, I remember that,
Because I remember watching it and I was just like, meh. And then I looked in the comments and people were like, oh my God, look how crisp those leaves are.
And they always have them, frame rate lines, don't they, going across? And you see like the PS4 Pro one dip a little bit and people are like,
it's tragic.
Like, come on, you're never going to notice that.
I'm not saying we won't get that again. We obviously will with the new gen, but I don't think it's going to carry as much weight. It's not going to be as...
It's going to be about the game, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's the most important thing at the end of the day. It's all well, you could have the most powerful console in the world and it could have one game on it. Crap. So,
Can you imagine now, though, if there was like a massive curveball and Xbox wasn't more powerful?
I know, that'd be a bit...
It would go in against like completely all the leaks, and obviously it's not likely.
I don't think so, but...
They come in at a higher price point and have less power and less games.
It
is weird though, isn't it? How they feel like they have to emphasise that it's more powerful than the cheaper Xbox lock card, which we assume is going to be their cheap Xbox's cheaper alternative.
Wow, what a marketing slogan that would be.
It's more powerful than
it is more powerful than the Xbox lockout. That's what they might do. When a guy reads really quickly at the end of like adverts with credit cards or whatever.
Terms and conditions apply.
That just makes me think though, I wouldn't be bloody buying it if it was that weak.
Yeah,
that'd be a disgrace.
expect it to be.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, that worries me a little bit, that comment, but I'm hoping it's just a lost in translation.
But also, we should stress again that it is a leak.
Of course it is. It could all be rubbish.
So yeah, this might not be true
This
at
is
all.
speculation.
It is speculation, but it's fun to speculate.
We're freestyling a bit.
We are.
Some of that's going to be right. It's like some of that in there. Either some of the games at launch, leaks are never 100% wrong. Usually, are they? There's always especially with loads of information. Because, for example, they could guess some of it. It could be right. So some of this will probably be right.
Some of it is guessable, though, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, there's a new Gran Turismo game at launch.
I'm shocked.
Yeah.
It's not been one for like 5 years.
I must admit as well, though,
yeah.
like with leaks, I mentioned it on another podcast not long back. The Star Wars leaks were completely true. Yeah. And that made me think, like, oh, yeah, actually, maybe some leaks they do have some more weight.
So was that one you saw completely true?
Yeah.
Really?
I saw the image.
Wow.
The image of the end before it happened.
Okay.
I saw. Oh man, I'd read a script part that said that there was fucking Raylo or whatever they're called kissing. I was just like, nah.
And
then when I watched it and they were holding each other at the end, and I was like,
and it did.
True.
It did happen.
But yeah. Anyway, I'm not going into that again.
No.
Even with my my campy wave there.
Never again.
Never. No, I'm sick of Star Wars now. For a bit. Star Wars out.
Have a good few years break from Star Wars. I think.
Yeah, it's needed. But yeah, these leaks, you never know. We like to speculate on them. Obviously, so do publishers or publications now because they're picking up on it because of the slogan being correct.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
So it's given a bit of legitimacy to the leak on 4chan. And yeah, we'll see. We can come back and check how many of these do hit. I mean, we've got one in like a few weeks.
Oh, yeah. 2 weeks' time, we'll be able to tell you.
And that will also have the games that will be teased.
So we'll know half the list.
Yeah.
And the price, hopefully.
Yeah, we'll know pretty much everything by then.
Yeah.
So,
watch this space.
Exactly.
Yes.
Or listen to this space. Whatever you normally do.
Watch all this.
Both. I mean,
both.
It's on video and audio.
It's everywhere.
It's
on every audio platform, YouTube. Like, subscribe, and comment below. And also on the audio.
Someone now is going to find an audio. It's like, it's not on that one. It's not on that one. You said everyone. So
yeah, good luck looking through that. But yeah, so I think that finishes topic number 1, doesn't it, guys? We've spoken enough about that.
Yeah.
Topic number 2 is Horizon Zero Dawn is coming to PC, reports say. This would be the first Sony exclusive game by a first-party Sony worldwide studio to come to the PC. This is not the first Sony exclusive to be coming to PC, however, as Quantic Dream's games are on the PC and Death Stranding will be coming soon, or later this year. This has not been confirmed yet, it's reports, but
a heavy report that everyone has picked up on, so it's probably happening.
People seem to be upset.
I mean, I mean, I guess this is a bit pot kettle black because I do remember. Do you remember when Xbox first said they were going to PC? I remember. I'm probably a bit biased here because I remember thinking, that's a bit stupid. I don't know why they're doing that. There's no exclusive.
You probably did when we were younger, to be fair.
So I guess I am being a little. But I think times have moved on anyway. No, times have moved on even since then. It's just everyone's doing it now because it's a revenue stream. Why wouldn't they release the game on PC? It's a successful game that's done well on the PS4. We know the PC audience is a big one.
Yep.
Tons of people play on PC. Probably more than console and, Xbox combined. Because, I mean, how many people have PCs at the end of the day?
That would be an interesting...
There's a potential audience that is way bigger, really.
Yeah.
Than other people. I'm not saying there's as many. I'm just saying there is a potential audience that if a game blew up, it could be huge.
I don't know. I always felt with PC games, I mean, maybe I'm completely wrong here, but I always felt like a casual gamer would never really go to a PC game. They'd go to a console game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, PC is for hardcore, isn't it, usually?
But
like you just said that, like loads of people own PCs, but just because you own a PC, that doesn't make you a PC gamer.
No, true.
There's a lot of...
But having a PC opens you up to the potential.
Yeah.
Because you've got it, haven't you? You've got the PC there.
Yeah.
I mean, in terms of the split, there's no reason really to have a console anymore. You just have a PC and you get the best of both worlds because you've got like Sony here, Microsoft here, and PC in the middle. And they're like, yeah, we don't have console exclusives anymore, but we have like brand exclusives, and we're also going to give them to PC. So just get a PC, basically.
Yeah,
you get all the exclusives from both sides, and well, not all, but in time, it's probably going to go that way. You get more powerful machines. Yeah, it seems to be going that way.
I mean, I mean, obviously, Death Stranding's already... Well, it's come to PC this year as well. So it'll be interesting to see how that does. And the Quantic Dream games are already on there, Beyond Two Souls and Heavy Rain and all that.
Yep.
So...
I imagine they'll do well.
What annoys me is that, like... I don't... this whole, like... petty argument between fanboys now, it's just ramping up again. It's like, oh, come on, this is getting stupid now. Just... You feel like it's just playing whatever you want. You know what I mean? It's annoying now. It's like, who cares anymore? But I guess we're going to say that because we're older. I guess people are like 16, 18-year-olds like, oh, the fanboy wars and all
there are a lot of older gamers who are very tribal.
No, that's definitely true. Yeah, it's not. I'm probably stereotyping, but it's not just 60. It's a lot. You see them, don't you? The profile pics. And going mad and saying like death to Sony and like I'm not playing a Sony. I saw some people saying they're not playing a Sony game again because there's a PC. It's like, of course you're not. When Last of Us 2 comes out, you're not going to play it.
It's like when people say boycott this and then they're there anyway.
I even saw like I don't know if you saw a meme of like Horizon Zero Dawn 2 in like a toilet and someone flushing it, and it's like, oh
no, I didn't see that.
With a message on the front coming to PC only as well or something. It's like, oh come on.
Would you? I mean, I don't. I mean, I guess we were tribal, weren't we, when we were kids, or teenagers, I should say, with Xbox.
We were massive Xbox fans.
I couldn't imagine me being bothered by something like this, but obviously I guess I'm not as hardcore as the people who are bothered.
Well, that's it. I mean, that's the slant is, it's like, I think there's a lot of Xbox fanboys kind of saying like, see, told you so, even PlayStation doesn't have exclusives anymore. But you have to distinguish between exclusives, like that video we put up, for example, on the one you posted to the Xbox group where it was like, Xbox Series X isn't going to have kind of true exclusives, is it? Console exclusives. And then people will say to this, well, what's the difference, right? PlayStation doesn't have any more, but it's like, they do because you can't play Horizon Zero Dawn on any other console. You can't play it on the Switch, you can't play it on the Xbox, you know?
Yeah, but do you remember when Microsoft made the switch to PC? Obviously they did that years ago now, to throw like Gears over there and so on and so forth, and everyone would criticise Microsoft for like not having exclusives anymore and selling out.
Yeah, sure.
So it's just like caught up now. Sony have just caught up with it, and
so I think in general that's what I would say the differentiator is that PS5 is going to have exclusive games that are only available on PS5, console exclusives. The Xbox Series X isn't going to have any console exclusives, at least for the first, they say 12 to 18 months.
Yeah.
That's the differentiator for me. So I don't agree with people saying it's the same thing, because it's not.
It's not.
Either way, I don't have an issue with it.
No, it's fine.
No, I don't have an issue either, but...
I mean, I do have a slight issue with... We did have a slight issue with Xbox not having proper console exclusives, which I think is an issue.
Yeah, I agree, that is an issue.
But the issue of people bringing the games to PC doesn't really bother me.
No,
too much.
No, same.
So,
yeah, we'll see how that goes, because people are bothered by it, so we'll see how that pans out. But our last topic of the day is Left 4 Dead. Left 4 Dead. Yeah, it is. Left 4 Dead 3 is absolutely not currently in the works, Valve says. Valve says any mention of Left 4 Dead 3 is misinformation.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not that shocked.
A little bit disappointed for you guys?
No, because I'm not that shocked. I never thought I'd see another Left 4 Dead again anyway.
How long's it been? Like
10 years?
I was going to say, like,
I think Left 4 Dead 2 came out in...
I thought it came in 2008.
Definitely 2008 or 2009, yeah. It was one of them years.
Enough time
I think the original
has passed for me to know that I'm not getting another one.
Yeah.
I would buy. I mean, I'd love one.
Yeah.
I'd love it. If they did, I'd buy it. If they did
Valve have a trend with not giving the fans what they want. Half-Life.
Having said that, though, we did get World War Z, which was kind of supposed to be like a knockoff version of Left 4 Dead, wasn't it?
And it really was knockoff.
It was okay, wasn't it? I mean, we played it a bit. It was alright, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
it was decent.
It was okay.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like, obviously, like World War Z was crap. Like, really.
Oh, really? You thought it was crap? I wouldn't go as far as crap. I think it was serviceable. It was a decent game. You played it for a good amount of hours. It must have been alright. It must have been okay.
I played it because I got it. Like, I bought the game when it came out, so I was like, hey, I'll give it a fair shake. But it was a bad game.
Pick up and play for like 45 minutes.
The guns felt like nothing.
Yeah, felt like pea shooters. I didn't like.
Oh, it was awful.
I didn't like that.
Like, you couldn't distinguish between any weapon you were firing.
That was bad.
Left 4 Dead was obviously the OG in that space, but it did make me think playing World War Z. Do I want more? Like, would I like a Left 4 Dead 3? Was it more of a like younger game for me? And now I just think like, because the premise is the same. I know the guns felt crap, and in Left 4 Dead they didn't, but I don't know. I'm quite content with Left 4 Dead 2 just being where it was, and
Yeah.
I didn't even.
You guys played it for a long time as well.
Yeah, we played Left 4 Dead extensively back in the day. But
both of them. Both games.
Both of them for probably the same amount of hours. But I just think now, like, enough time has passed that, one, I didn't think I was getting Left 4 Dead 3, so I've never wanted it because I'm it's Valve.
Yeah.
Why would they give us what we want? So I don't feel like it was ever going to come out anyway. And any rumour, I mean, how many times has Left 4 Dead 3 been rumoured or talked about?
Yeah.
Tons.
Come
It's been
on.
a lot.
All of their games have, though. People say, is there going to be another Portal? And it's probably
and
not.
Valve just sit there like, nah.
No, Valve sit there with their money counter off Steam. Like, we don't need it. So.
It's strange though, because they could make a lot of money off the IPs they have.
Well, they are doing that Half-Life Alyx thing, aren't they?
Oh yeah.
They are.
Yeah.
So that makes me think even
Doesn't count.
But that makes me think even less they're going to do this because they're probably just focusing on that as their game inside anyway. So
I know everyone's like disposition is to be like, no, deny that, no matter which company, which game. But you believe Valve when they deny it because they've got such a history of track records of being like, no, you're not having that.
Yeah, and they stick to it.
They stick to it, so I don't think we'll get Left 4 Dead 3.
do you know what? Their IPs are so big in terms of. I mean, I say they're so big. Would they be big anymore? I think they would be big. I don't think they'd be as big as they were. But they're so big in terms of, like, say if a mainline Half-Life game on Left 4 Dead, they could literally announce it on the day and it'd probably do well.
They wouldn't need to market it. Yeah, if
it's
Half-Life 3 dropped tomorrow,
It's out on Steam.
the world
It's
would
on
go
Steam
crazy.
tomorrow.
Yeah, people would love it.
It'd be the most played game and all this. So So I think they could easily do that. Like just release a
could
game
drop
on the day and then it'd probably still do
People
well.
lose their minds.
Yeah.
Because the thing is as well with an IP like that, if like you said, if they didn't market it at all and they just dropped it, every publication would pick up and be like, oh my god, Half-Life, what was it, 3?
Half-Life 3,
They'd be like, here it is.
Well, it's 3s across the board for them. Like, they could do Half-Life 3, Left 4 Dead 3, and Portal 3.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. I can imagine them
they're
doing
sat
something
on
like that
gold
one day. In
mines.
like 10 years, they'll just go, they're all out on the same day.
Yeah.
Surprise.
Yeah.
Be cool.
Bundle
Yeah.
offer.
Be cool.
Be like the Orange Box Take 2, but
I
with
guess
like...
it'd be a similar idea to
power,
the
more
Fortnite
power.
Season 2 thing. Where it's just like, it's gone off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's back.
Hey, that was great marketing by
such good
Fortnite.
marketing.
That was.
I mean, people were going mad, weren't they? Like, I want to play my Fortnite and all this.
Took a day off work for this.
No.
Just as it
So if you
seemed
take
to
one day off work to play Fortnite,
just as it seemed to be waning as well, a little bit Fortnite. Like, I don't know, getting like a little bit less, and then
still huge.
but then that happened,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
everyone
it's-
was like,
it's back
oh,
again.
actually, yeah, I love Fortnite, want to play it. I actually went back to it, played it a little bit, got a few wins.
I went back for like 3 or 4 games with you.
I actually didn't mind it. I thought it was alright.
Just
If I could build...
such a hard game to get back
if
to,
I could
it's
build
like-
properly, I would enjoy it so much
I
more.
know.
It's better than Apex. I really think it's better
I just
than
think the building, like, at least on Apex and PUBG, will be crap at it because we're not playing for it. But I feel like eventually with time,
Yeah.
you can get to like, I'm better at this now because I've been playing it regularly. With
That's
Fortnite,
why I
I don't
like
think I'd ever
Blackout,
get
man.
better because I just don't know how to build.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I know
don't
how to
like the
build, but
building.
I'm like, rotate, build, and everyone else is already up here in the sky, and I'm like,
I built like a wall and that was
shit.
If Fortnite was just not about the building at all, then I think you'd be fine going back to it.
Imagine if they had a no build mode.
I'd love that.
It was just Fortnite.
I'd probably play it again.
I'd probably give it a go.
You
I
like
feel
the building,
good.
though, don't you?
I like the building to an extent, but
You like getting all the wood.
Yeah.
Just like collecting all
And
the
just
wood.
building a shit.
And then dying
Yeah.
or something. Collect all the wood and then
But I must admit, on that game, I feel confident with a gun, 1-on-1 with someone if they don't build, because I got quite a few kills when I went back.
But as soon as I build
they
these things,
knew.
you're like, I'm dead then, probably.
Yeah,
That wall goes up in front of you like times 1,000, and you're just like,
that's when I know I'm done.
You're just there scrolling like, what's this build?
No, it's just too
your head's
slow.
running and stuff.
See some streamers when they play
the
it.
speed at which they do it. Yeah,
I mean, I'm different. I'd definitely go back to Apex and PUBG way before Fortnite now, personally.
I would as well because they're more forgiving, and
more
like,
forgiving.
that entry point is like
Yeah.
you don't get just slaughtered straight away.
Yeah.
We went back to PUBG didn't we, last year.
Yeah, it was rough, wasn't it?
tough.
Although we had a couple of games where we got a couple of kills, didn't we? But
Yeah, I always find PUBG hard.
it's really hard.
I played PUBG like 2 days
Yeah,
ago
what are you saying?
for the first time in about a year.
How did you find it?
Just as bad as ever. It's just an
Did you play
inherently
the
bad
Ivanovic
game.
Did you play the new?
Yeah,
Did you
Jovanovic.
play the new map? There's new maps and there's 4
Oh,
maps.
played.
So.
Yeah, there was the first
hate
two
that
that we
desert map.
played. Yeah, that
that's the
I
worst
hate
map.
that desert map.
The snow map's quite good. Kennedy.
Yeah,
like
the
that
map.
snow map was
It's
alright.
good. I like that
That's
map.
alright.
And then we played it. There's a tropical map,
Small,
like with the
smallish, it's smaller. isn't
yeah,
it?
like a.
That's quite good as
There's trees everywhere.
I like that
Yeah.
one.
And I was like, oh, I can't wait to see this. So I dropped in, and as I touched the floor, I got killed. I didn't even get to move, and then obviously you load into the new game, and it's a different map. I was like, yeah, that map was good.
So yeah, we're going to be playing some more multiplayer games anyway, aren't we? Soon, this Thursday session thing.
Designated gaming night. The
So I'm
boys
guessing
are back.
some PUBG, some Apex, some Fortnite, where we'll get playing.
I'm definitely up for that.
Yeah.
We're gonna run out of games.
Bit of Rocket League, bit of FIFA,
so fast.
PES.
Wait, are we going to play these games though? Like Rocket League with how many of us?
Not
5.
because
5.
Yeah, but there's never. I think 5 is going to be a stretch anyway. To get 5
Yeah, Ted won't come on.
And there'll be times.
I'm putting it like Ted will not be on.
Well, we've already said there'll be times you're not available on Thursday. I can't do the next Thursday, so it's like there's going to be days where it's just like
It's gonna
rotation.
It's going to be rotation. Keep everybody fresh.
Mate, Matty's going to be devastated on the day it's me and Ted on his team in a shooting game.
I don't think he's not happy with me either, but yeah.
Looks at his little rotor. PUBG, Eldon and Ted.
We'll play Rocket League this week.
Me and you have the same problem with Rocket League.
We're all pretty bad.
When the ball goes in the air.
Man, when the ball goes in the air, I have this like intrinsic need to try something incredible.
Yeah.
If I practiced, I'd be alright, but I can't help it. The ball goes up in the air and I'm like, must do a backflip, must spin around.
Do you know what the biggest problem?
Miss it.
The biggest problem for me with Rocket League isn't even like the air stuff, but it's also you're supposed to play it with the ball cam.
Yeah.
I really struggle to play it with the ball cam. I do change it from the ball cam to the, but most of the time I'm just in the normal camera.
Oh, I rotate situations.
Yeah,
but ball cam is like 90% of
the professionals play it completely in ball cam, like 100%.
I think
pretty much, don't they?
It doesn't like
because
I play
take away.
completely ball cam.
Yeah.
So you don't play it with just the drum.
No, sometimes if I feel the need, I have to change.
Like, say you crash into me all the time.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know,
driving
probably
around,
is, yeah.
like, you have no idea what's going on.
If I need to make like a breakneck drive back,
sure.
I'll probably go on my own just to see to get in goal or something. But
Like I'll go in ball cam and I'm trying to judge it in the air.
Yeah.
And if it's really high in the air, I'll go ball cam and then try and judge it. But if I'm just like driving around like on a run or whatever, I don't use ball cam because it I don't know.
I'd flick in and out quite often.
Yeah, I think I'd be a better player if I just learned how to use the ball camera a bit more. But
yeah,
well, it'll be fun times. Anyway.
you'll have time to practice now. Chance to practice. We'll let you know how that goes on future podcast episodes. But anyway, that wraps up this episode. Thanks for joining us as always. And if you're listening to us on YouTube, please like, subscribe and comment below with your thoughts on the 4chan leak as well and the price of the PS5 or rumoured price. That will really help this channel to grow. And if you're listening on audio devices, please leave a nice review. And let your friends and family, let your friends know about the podcast. If your mum wants to listen to a gaming podcast, then fair enough. Yeah, you can also find the podcast on social media on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter at ChetReachPod. And you can find the guys on social media. Where can people find you, Sod?
So it's just on Twitter for me at David10spud.
Perky?
At JG Perks.
And you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Leld, LEL3Ds, add a 9 for Instagram. Anyway, thanks for joining me as ever, guys.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Have a good week. Hope you're better next week. Oh no, you were very good.
I was very good.
Yeah.
I'll be even better now. I'm going to be excellent. Next week.
We'll see. And we'll talk again soon. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.